Hi, and welcome to the Saturday Night Sleepover podcast. I'm your host, Charli, and I started this podcast because I'm good at two things. One, making friends, and two, telling stories. So you get to participate in that by listening. Welcome to the sleepover. It's Saturday night. All right, guys. Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Saturday Night Sleepover. I think I need to move this up a little bit. Hello, and welcome to another episode of Saturday Night Sleepover. I'm your host, Charli, and today I am on the road working on some after-death affairs for a family member. And I had this idea I wanted to try out. We're working on this project of cleaning up a trailer that we're trying to sell to help cover some expenses. So I'm trying to just clean it out and wash it up. And I figured I could talk to you guys for a little bit and you guys could watch me clean. And that could be the show for today. I'm nothing but if I'm not creative, right? So I figured this was like a pretty scrubby kind of a time. So it's always satisfying to see things get cleaned. Let me go make sure that the shot is set up the way I wanted to. Because we're going to start over there by that kitchen dinette. I'm going to scrub the table first. But anyway, so I've had a bunch of time to just like think about life and stuff. Yesterday, I had a karaoke party at the library, or it was supposed to be a karaoke party, but then I think the timing of everything, like people were getting off work, and so it was just me and Casey for a while, which was fun. We'd never really set up the karaoke machine, so we didn't actually have a karaoke party, but it was really fun to see everyone. We hung out. A bunch of people came. Kenzie came, Tori came, Bruce came, and we just like sat around and talked about, I don't know, what's life updates and stuff, and it was really fun. I liked it. I feel like more like we're losing interactions like that in our community. I mean, I guess social media somewhat takes the place of it, but it's not the same as like, I don't know. I feel like there's like chemicals that happen in your brain whenever you're in a group of friends like that and you're having a good time and just like talking and stuff. I think it's like ancestral or something. I don't know. But there are, I'm just wiping this out. This is not easy. Kind of a weird angle. But I started this project a couple days ago and it was a mess in here. I had to clear out a bunch of stuff before I could even get to the scrubby part. But I hope it'll be worth it. I think it will. It's been interesting because I've never, like when I lived here, I didn't have any like altitude problems. But since leaving, I guess I just got acclimated to not being at altitude. So I'm like, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull these lights off. So I feel like I'm like painting a lot. But it's just altitude. There we go. That's how that comes off. This is gonna be pretty satisfying. But yeah, so I've noticed that. And then yesterday, oh my gosh, I had this funny story happen yesterday. I went and got my eyebrows done, and Kenzie did them. And shout out to Kenzie. If you are in Southern Utah and you need your eyebrows done, go to her. She's the absolute best. But she like works at a place that they do like IV drips and stuff too. And so I'm like super dehydrated because this is desert and my body's just like not used to this climate. And I've been drinking, but I feel like I cannot drink enough to like keep my body hydrated. Anyway, so I went to go get this IV and my eyebrows done from Kenzie. And there's this woman that she was putting in my IV. And she walked in because like I could do it like at the same time as getting my eyebrows done. So the lady walked in. She's like, "Oh, are you getting all beautiful with Kenzie?" And I was already pretty emotional because let's be real, I'm in a pretty emotional phase of life right now. And so this woman, she just like, "Are you getting beautiful with Kenzie?" And like I got so reactive, and I was like, "First of all, I'm already beautiful." And she just like did not know what to say. I was like, so I don't know. I don't even know why I said that, but I thought it was so funny because I feel like if we like say those things to ourselves, our bodies are gonna listen and like treat you like you're not as beautiful. So like we need to not be saying, "Oh, you're getting beautiful." No, you're already beautiful. You're just doing something to make yourself feel better. At least that's why I get my eyebrows done, because heaven knows I've got like the weirdest eyebrows. They're like long, but there's not that many hairs, so like that you have to like keep some of the hairs because you just have to like trim them. I don't know. They're really super weird. But this is so satisfying because it's pretty gunky and like yellow. But I'm like wiping it and it's turning white. Love it. We love to see that. Anyway, so hopefully this camp trailer will help pay some of the expenses we have to pay, because you will not believe how much it costs you to die. Just don't do it. You can't afford it. Oh, I guess you probably couldn't see me stand up there and do that, but I'll show you. Like, it's like white now. See, it used to be like brown. Here's another one to show you what it was like. Anyway, I wish that I had like a, oh gosh, what am I doing? I have this new tripod thing that you can like control it, and it is supposed to have like tracking features, so I was hoping that I could figure out how to use that, but I'm not having much luck figuring this thing out. But I'll just put it up there and then you guys can see what I'm working on. So I'm just going to be scrubbing the ceiling. No good way to clean a ceiling. The ceiling's the worst, but it'll probably be the most satisfying. Oh, I didn't know that came off. Ew, watch this. Oh shit, don't fuck things up. Anyway, watch. That'll be satisfying. We love that. But anyway, it's just been a lot of work. And everyone's like, "I hope you're having a great time on your vacation at work." And I'm like, "Oh, honey, I'm not on vacation. I'm working, just not on the things that I'm getting paid for. Hopefully it'll all be worth it." I don't know. I don't know how to be good at this part. I feel like I said that a bunch this week. Oh, no, that's not Colin. Somebody else driving by. But there's no good way to really, there's like no right answer in a situation after a loved one dies. So you just like try your best, and everybody, just keep in mind that everybody's trying their best, and hopefully that helps. But it's definitely a lot of work, and I don't know what I'm saying. But here's this satisfying video. Watch this. I love cleaning trailers. We had this trailer. We bought this trailer for like $500. Not this one, but once upon a time, we lived here in Utah. We would go on all these like repossession sites. One time I found this trailer and it was like $500 on auction. It was a camp trailer, and when we opened it, we saw like someone had been living in there, and it was like a hoarder trailer. Then we started cleaning it, we realized it was a druggie hoarder trailer. So there's like all kinds of needles and stuff that I was trying not to get stabbed by. It was pretty stressful, but eventually I did get it cleaned out, and we actually made quite a bit of money on it. When we moved, we sold it. We bought it for like $500 and we sold it for like $5,000. So, and we got to camp in it all that time too. So it's a pretty good deal. But I just love like projects like this. I love redoing trailers because there's such a small space and you can see your progress go really well. So I like that about redoing trailers. Like, I've been watching this grate for like 5 minutes. Look, it already looks so much better. We drove all the way out here from Arkansas. That was kind of crazy. We started on Friday night, and then we drove to Wichita after Colton got off work. And then after Wichita, we drove to Colorado Springs, and we spent time with my dad. And then we got here to Utah. And then we just immediately got to work. Look how gross this water is. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm going to go dump it outside and get me some fresh water. So, I've been working on this trailer for the past couple of days. And Colton's been working on different things in the house. And it feels like it's never ending. We came out here for a whole week, but of course we drove. So, like, there's not as much as we can do. Because it takes 2 days to drive here. So, we can't, like, we took 10 days off or whatever, but it's going to take much longer than that. Or, well, because of the drive, it like cuts into the time that we have to work. So we really only have like 5 days to work here. So we're not getting as much done as I wish or hope that we would. But, I mean, we're getting enough done. And that it's just a slow process. Hopefully, my biggest goal was this trailer so that we could use it to, like, whatever we make off of selling this to, I wonder if it would let me take this off. No. Pay some of the bills we've got going on. So I'm trying to just, like, make it as polished as possible so that we have more profits from it. But at the end of the day, it was like a used trailer, like really hard used, because someone was living in this trailer for a little while. So, but something's better than nothing, you know? I usually like figure out life's problems whenever I'm cleaning things like this too, or I love listening to podcasts. So that's why I'm like, hey, maybe if I made the podcast while I was cleaning, it would be like a win-win solution. I also had the idea of like recording last night when we had the karaoke party, but I don't know, there's something like people wouldn't, I don't know if everybody would be down for that. But it's not like everybody who wasn't there hasn't been on the show before besides Ruth. So I probably should have suggested it. But alas, I did not. Let me get the scrub brush. I think that might help in this situation because there's a lot of little crevices. People are used to watching cleaning videos like sped up, so I can imagine that this is somewhat boring, but I don't know. It's probably something I would watch. Well, how long was that? 16 minutes of this video. I feel like I'm going so slow. Like earlier I was carrying a bunch of stuff out and it was going a lot faster. But, oh, that was not fun. Maybe just scrubby. It's also, like, we're having issues with, like, it being plugged in and stuff. So, like, I would have the air conditioner on and the radio on and all that stuff and have all my work going. But it's a little bit finicky. We need to figure that out before we sell it, for sure. But, yeah. Maybe I'll sweep. Sounds like fun. Because I feel like you have to sweep a trailer just like constantly. Like something about trailer floors just like holds on to dirt more than other kinds of flooring. Because it doesn't matter how many times you sweep it, it still needs to be swept. Oh man, it was fun I usually like going on road trips too, but also the music broke in the truck when we were driving over too. So usually we'll like listen to a book or music or something, but we weren't able to do that on this trip. So we had to just hang out with each other, which is also fun. Just a different kind of thing than we're used to usually. So I don't know. It's just life gets in the way of things sometimes. There we go. That looks better. Okay, let's do another light. Or I guess we could put this light back on. And that was kind of cool too about the other trailer that we did. It's like, I'd never done anything like that before. It was kind of nice to like have a low stakes situation because it was only $500, which $500 is a lot of money, but we knew we were going to use a trailer for like actual camping. So a $5,000 trailer or a $500 trailer that like actually the stuff on it works and everything. That makes it feel pretty low stakes if you mess something up, because you're still going to use it, you know. It's just whether or not the bathroom works or whatever. And you can live without a bathroom in the woods for a couple days, because we would go camping for hunting and stuff. I don't know. It has been really, like, I've had some really good support come out of this trip too. It hasn't all been bad. It just like, that's how life is sometimes. It just gets sad. It's not always happy, I guess. But that's what I'm trying to build. Like an authentic show with Saturday Night Sleepover. I think I want you guys to be here for the sad parts and the happy parts, you know? Life is not just happy. Oh man, this is going to be satisfying. I've also been just like singing my heart out because I've been like playing with I have like a karaoke machine that is my Bluetooth speaker that I'm using out here. And so it's been fun to sing and clean at the same time. I like that. Well, it's a life update for me, and that's me cleaning a couple of other things that I thought would be the most satisfying for you guys to watch me clean. I wanted to clean these lights for like 2 days. If I come up with another content idea before Saturday, I might actually do it. I tried to get Colton to come on the show and talk while we were driving. So, anyway, happy 4th of July. When this comes out, 4th of July will be yesterday, but right now 4th of July is tomorrow. So hope you had fun and everybody made it through with all of their fingers. And thanks for coming in to my short little cleaning life update. Have a good day. Love you. Bye.